Hey there, and good morning. Welcome to today's edition of Morning Update. I started today's show on my own Facebook page, so sorry about that. Now we're on the Victoria Advocate Facebook page. And let's just move on to the paper. Let's see. So here's a look at today's front page. We've got a story about 11-year-old Kevin Garza, who died last year after a hit-and-run accident. And so we've got the story by John Wilcox and this really great design. Let's see who designed J.R. Ortega. Very nice, J.R. Ortega. And we have a story by Gabriela Canales about a committee formed to push for VISD's bond. And so we've got a story there. And districts talk hurricane issues with Senator and Education Commissioner. It's another story by Gabriela Canales. And I actually have a video from talking to Gabriela and John about their stories today, so I'll show you guys the video. So Gabby, talk to me about your story in tomorrow's paper.
Okay, yeah, here's a little bit. It's going to be about Region 3. They had a meeting with 8 of our area school districts that were most impacted by Hurricane Harvey. And so they were able to discuss with our Education Commissioner, Mike Morath, and U.S. Senator John Cornyn, whenever they were down visiting Victoria, they were able to discuss their main concerns that they had going through the aftermath of Hurricane Harvey. And Region 3's aid is the go-between and the liaison between the districts. And so that's where they were using their facility to discuss.
Very cool. Thank you so much. So, John, what can you tell me about your story in today's paper?
Well, this is a story that's revisiting one of the, I'd say, most important stories of 2016, and unfortunately, really one of the most tragic stories that I've ever experienced or seen. We're coming up on the 1-year anniversary of Kevin Garza's death. That was an 11-year-old boy who was struck and killed by a still at-large hit-and-run driver on September 27, 2016. And this story brings together 4 different voices. A family member of Kevin's. I also talked with a man who performed CPR on Kevin for about 30 or 40 minutes before he was rushed to the hospital by helicopter. And also talked with law enforcement and elected officials about changes that have been implemented in Bloomington since his death, and also what's going on with that investigation. So you can read all about that in today's newspaper. Hope you enjoy it.
So that was Gabriela Canales and John Wilcox. And we do have a question from Lynn Harper Lafarve. How's the weather? So it looks like we have a chance of rain today. We have a 40% chance of scattered showers and thunderstorms. And it'll be cloudy, around 87 degrees. And tomorrow, Thursday, we'll have a 30% chance of showers and thunderstorms. So keep your rain boots on and your bug spray too. Keep that handy. Tricia Erevia wants to know, are they still spraying for mosquitoes? I believe so. We can double check that, but I believe I saw a Facebook post about mosquito spraying continuing. And yes, let me know what your horoscope is, and I will let you know. What your horoscope is for today, or let me know what your sign is. I'm sorry. And Sarah Tim says, good morning, Sarah. And so let's see, I'm going to switch back to desktop view, and we'll keep going through today's paper. Let's see. High of 86, low of 71. Tuesday's results. Do you agree with how President Trump handled the controversy of whether NFL players should protest during the Star-Spangled Banner? 85% of our readers said yes, and 42% said no. And today's poll of the day is, what do you think of the Dallas Cowboys' actions before Monday night's game? So still kind of the same subject. And here's a look at our calendar. So our calendar is really great. It can help you plan your week. And on Friday there's a Pretty Pretty Princess event at Faith Family Church. And I believe there's also a ballet event. Well, we may have to look for that online. But, yeah. And then, Bum Phillips Charity Ride. And Dueling Pianos at Club Westerner. I believe that's still going on. So that that'll be at 6:30 p.m. on Saturday. Let's see. I wonder... I don't see the ballet. But I hear there's a ballet event on Saturday. And we have a photo contest of Neighbors Helping Neighbors. This is hosted by Korchinski's Photo Lab and Studio. So we want to see how you've helped your neighbors during or since Hurricane Harvey. So upload your photos to your photos. I can actually show you guys how to do that right now. What you'll do is you'll go to our Victoria Advocate main site, and under the Explore tab, if you click Reader Photos, that'll take you there. And at the very bottom, you just click this Add a Photo. So I hope that helps y'all. And actually, there's a much faster way of doing this too. You can also just scroll down. Becky Cooper and Chris Cobbler pointed this out to me the other day. And you can just click this upload button and add a photo. So just so in case you guys didn't know. And our lotto results, we do have an earlier deadline with our newspaper, so if you are looking for lottery numbers, be sure to call this number and push 2 immediately. If you don't push it after 10 seconds, it may not take you to where you want to go. So just be sure to push 2. And they're also on the lottery, Texas Lottery's website as well. And state offers short-term food benefits program. That's a staff report. And let's see, do we have any more comments? Sarah Timms is a Capricorn, Hector is a Pisces. We will get to horoscopes soon. And Lolita, factory worker, was electrocuted. Oh man, that sounds awful. So the incident remains under investigation. Let's hope he recovers soon, quickly. Alright, and here's a look at obituaries for today. This one caught my attention. Miss Patsy K. Kruger Goebel seems to have a lot of work and history working in lots of community organizations and the Texas Archaeological Society. That's pretty cool. It really stuck out. And of course we've got you know, these other great obituaries here. You can learn about the people of the Crossroads that made an impact and will be missed. Okay. And our viewpoints page, we've got an editorial about the future of the zoo being in question. And so our view is a rebuild, but safer and smarter. So we have this editorial encouraging the zoo to find a more strategic location for long-term sustainability. Where they are now in Riverside Park is just famously known for flooding, and we want to avoid, you know, any future damage to the facility. Let's see, and we have a column by Ross Ramsey of the Texas Tribune. Storm brings distinct changes in political winds. So be sure to check that out. Got a fun editorial cartoon. Remember when fans were divided only over which team to root for? So, and slavery was one of the main reasons for Civil War. That's a letter to the editor from Charles Clopsdale. If I sound a little strange today, I've been fighting a sinus infection, so I apologize. I've been out the last few days, trying to recover, keep it from becoming pneumonia. It's all weather related, so if you're dealing with the same kind of issue, I really encourage y'all to go to a clinic, get a penicillin shot maybe. I'm not a doctor, but definitely get that treated. Don't try to tough it out, because it'll linger. Car hit and spins into full ditch off US 87. Wow. That's a breaking news story from yesterday. And closing arguments and murder trial set for Wednesday. That's a nice ad. Okay, and USA Today. I really enjoy USA Today because in the world of fake news, it's hard to know what's true and what's not true on the web. And at least here, I know definitely this has all been, vetted and edited by a reputable news organization. So I really enjoy our USAT section, and they do a good job. They try to capture, a look at national news and let's see what else. Employment opportunities. If you're looking for a new job, we're actually hiring, and we need some great people. We're looking for a multimedia sales consultant, a hauler, local carrier, delivery carrier. So if you're looking for a new job or maybe a second job, be sure to check it out. Also, Pump House is hiring, and so that's pretty exciting. We've got some other openings here, UHV and the appraisal district. So be sure to pick up today's paper for more. Oh, and here's a look at our sports front. Rivalry renewed. This is a great photo, great moment captured by Angela Piazza, who is our new chief photographer. And Ana Ramirez moved to Austin to work for the Austin American-Statesman, and so we miss her. But Angela, we know, will do a great job. And let's see, A&M's Kirk rebounds strong. It's a national story. Kind of skip through this national sports stuff, get to local news, because we know that's what you guys enjoy the most. And we've got on the front of Good Living, if I can get to it, how far will you go for ancient grains? This is a really fun new column by Dennis Patillo called About the Food, and he talks about some unique grains that are pretty good for you. So I really enjoy his restaurants, the Sendera and the Pump House. Can't wait for the Pump House to reopen. Let's hope that's soon, unless I missed it. I know the early signs of chronic kidney disease is by Christy Mayer and Dietitian's Dish. And be sure to check out our food inspection service, our food service inspections. Tried to flip that just then. Primo's Quick Stop in Ganado, Moo Food Mart in Yoakum, Shrimp Shack in Seadrift, an Asian food store in Port Lavaca. So beware. And girlfriend's revelation leaves family shocked. Dear Abby, my son and his live-in girlfriend were expecting a baby. 2 weeks before the baby was due, my son showed up and announced the baby is not his. Uh-oh. So that's in Dear Abby. And we got to horoscope. So Hector, I think you're up first. Pisces. Let's see. So Hector, you might need to give a full explanation of what is going on with a certain situation. You also will need to accept responsibility for what has happened. In the afternoon, a conversation with a friend will help you to be more upbeat. Tonight, wherever your friends are. So, Hector, talk to your friends, get in touch. And Sarah Timms is a Capricorn. Sarah, you could be out of sorts in the morning, but you will bounce back in the afternoon. A surprise or an unexpected development piques your interest. You have a lot of questions, so start asking. You'll also need more info in order to get a better grasp on the situation. And tonight, all smiles. So hopefully you have a better afternoon, Sarah. Sorry if it's a rough morning. And in my horoscope, I'm June 21st, so Cancer. You could be dealing with issues that need to be cleared up ASAP. Uh-oh. Deadlines. You are building greater security and understanding between you and others. A higher up could act in an unpredictable manner. Chris Cobbler. And don't block this person's energy. Okay? And tonight, on top of your game. So I'm going to a concert tonight, so I'll have my concert game on, I suppose. Going to Arcade Fire. Should be a lot of fun. So I won't see you guys tomorrow morning or Friday, but be sure to check out our sports show, The Grid. I think it'll be Thursday evening. All right, and the comics, lots of comics. I think that might be it. Oh, we have a contributor photo. Let's see who it's from. Citizens Medical Center Auxiliary Honors Junior Volunteers at Quarterly Meeting. Huh. Very nice. We love our volunteers. Oh, and more food inspection reports. Let's see. Anything in Victoria? Uh-oh, Chili's! Not Chili's! 14 demerits at Chili's. We were just there. Yeah, gotta check these out so you know where to get lunch this week. Oh man. Alright. Let's look at the index. Looks like that's about it for today's paper. See if we have any video. I don't see any. Also, don't forget to check out advosports.com. Football season is in full swing, so be sure to check out Tuesday's volleyball scores. Victoria West tickets are on sale, and we'll have plenty more. And let's see, I'm gonna switch. So I'm gonna sign off. I'll let you guys go, and I hope you have a wonderful rest of your week. Definitely keep Puerto Rico and all of the Caribbean areas in your heart, in your mind, as they're trying to recover from the storms. And try to get out this weekend and have some fun. I know since Harvey, we've all been kind of battered and beat up and just tired. So don't forget to enjoy yourself. For Morning Update, I'm Carolina Strain. I'll see you guys next week.